was feeling nervous when I woke up, so I wanted to like blend in with the crowd. We created Referral Land, and what Referral Land allows you to do is share value, and you level up. The more likes you get, the more you go up in the ranks. We are on a show called Lux Listings Toronto, which comes out this spring on Prime Video in 130 countries worldwide.
Welcome back to another episode of What Would It Cost, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick Regina. I'm the host, and I'm feeling very grateful and fortunate to be able to host my guest today, Mr. Brett Starke. And this gentleman's got a big resume, and I'm going to let him do the talking. And as you can see, he's the elephant in the room today at the Buzz Conference, but for good reason. This guy's a marketing genius, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. Thank you very much for joining us, Brett.
Thank you for letting me be here.
Brett Starke.
How we doing?
You're hardly noticeable today.
Thank you. I wanted to be incognito today. I was feeling nervous when I woke up, so I wanted to like blend in with the crowd.
Very nice, very nice. And let's call out the elephant in the room. Why are you dressed like this today, Brett?
Listen, we just started a platform called Referral Land.
Okay.
And I wanted to bring the most eyes to it possible. And here we are.
Love it.
Yeah.
Very nice. So give it to us. What's Referral Land all about? I know everything that you put your head behind. It's an all or nothing thing. You're great at branding. You're great at building business. You're great at building culture. I've been following you. I've been watching your stuff for a while.
I appreciate
so I'm sure
that.
this is going to be a success as well. So give it to us. What's this all about?
So Referral Land is filling a hole in the market that I've come up against a couple of times. So let's say I'm a boutique brokerage agent, and I'm not part of the Royal LePage or Remax or these larger brands. So let's say I want to refer a deal to Calgary or Miami or LA. How do I do it? So generally what happens is you meet someone at a conference, you see how well they can hold their liquor, and then you refer to them essentially based on that, or you go on a website for whichever brand you're associated with, and you click on it in that area, and you find someone that looks like you or you think would be cool, and you're like, okay, that guy looks like me, I'll refer my business to him.
Right.
So I wanted to create a better way to refer business for free. So we created Referral Land, and what Referral Land allows you to do is share value. So share the best practices of your area, of your industry. And because you got to remember, we're not competing with a Vancouver agent. So this allows a Vancouver agent to maybe show their listing presentation. And that now I have a real, I'm like, oh, I know this guy's listing presentation. I use that. I have a deal, let's go to Vancouver. I know where it's going. So everything is searchable. It's all about value, and you level up the more value you give by people liking your content.
Love it.
Cool.
Love it. And you're able to rate these realtors on there based on their performance?
Their peers are.
Their peers are,
yeah,
okay.
So the more likes you get, the more you go up in the ranks, and then the more you show on the leaderboard when people are typing in things.
Wow.
So it's as simple as typing in, let's say you have a client moving to Edmonton. You type in Edmonton, there's 11 agents there to choose from, and you're going to see everything they've done on Referral Land. You'd be like, oh, this guy gave John Cheplak's notes from the Buzz Conference. This guy did a Richard Robbins wrap-up. This guy shared his listing presentation. This guy shared his buyer interview. And you can interact with how they do their business rather than just their profile picture on their website.
Very cool. Very cool. How long has it been in existence?
Since January 5th.
Okay, very cool. It's new.
Brand new.
Nice. Have you been working on it for a while before launch?
We started working on it in December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we got 340 agents on it.
Nice.
We've sent 8 referrals on it since January.
8 referrals that are yet to convert, or
2 have converted already.
Nice.
One actually converted last
Congratulations.
night. That's how the universe helped us out.
Yeah. Very cool, man. Awesome. Yeah. And what does that look like for future growth? You look to stay nationwide? You want to bring it international?
So I have, right now we're in, I think, 11 of the U.S. states.
Okay.
The more the merrier.
Right.
I want it to be like the Napster of real estate training, where anyone can type in any of their favorite trainers' names and get little digests from different people that they know, like, and trust.
Right.
That way, you can attend the Buzz Conference without going to the Buzz Conference and learn about it from your favorite realtors and your mentors and people you have your eye on in the market.
Very cool. Very cool. And what is that like? Is it focused here right now in a big way in Toronto and the proof of concept?
I would say about 50% of the agents right now are Toronto GTA, just because that was my base to start.
Yeah.
But we're getting 3 or 4 agents from out of market a day now. And it's at that point right now we're starting to feel like it's snowballing.
Right.
Yeah, the
Very
goal
cool.
is to be the biggest agent referral community on the internet.
Yeah.
For the best price, which right now is free.
Nice. That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And for someone who knows the industry so well, like the back of your hand, you've been doing it for a while. You're really good at it. Like, I'm sure like that's helped you build this and understand it and know exactly what it is these realtors
cool,
want,
right? So we sent a referral to Vegas recently.
Okay.
So one of my clients' moms, her son was moving to Vegas.
Okay.
Sorry, one of my clients' sons was moving to Vegas. And she said, do you know a Vegas realtor? And at the time, I did not. But I said, I have a great network of realtors. So I went on Referral Land and I asked the community, does anybody have a Vegas connection? Within 5 minutes, one of the agents got one of the agents from Vegas to join. 2 weeks later, that deal just went firm yesterday.
Nice.
25% referral fee.
Yeah.
For an agent that I wouldn't previously have contact with.
Yeah.
So it's like that degrees of separation thing.
Okay.
And I think that every realtor in North America has like 3 degrees separation max. And this just kind of fills that hole.
Yeah. Very cool. That's awesome. And is that like now your main focus and you're going to really go hard on scaling that, or are you still
This will scale itself. It's as easy as updating a social media page. So once a day I go on there and I give a little bit of value. So today I just went and saw Chet Black speak. I gave my takeaways of his speech. Simple.
Nice.
Now people can go on there, they can interact with it, and it's just like the more that people see me, the more that people hear like what we're doing, I think it gives me a chance to get a referral.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So tech is not your background?
No.
So you would hire on a tech advisor or partner with someone that's in that space to build it? Like,
so
I'm sure
we built this with our tech partner on this is School, which is a new platform.
Yeah. Okay.
And we got in right before this Harmozy just got in.
Nice.
And it's been unbelievable. It's so simplified.
Right.
Yeah. So it's like, it feels like an application or a website you already know how to use.
Okay.
It's like a Facebook page, but without the noise of Facebook. There's no ads on it.
Right.
You're not getting pulled to other pages. There's no notifications. It's like, think of it like you have social media. I find a lot of people are getting like social media fatigue right now.
Right.
This is like learning media.
Right.
So you want to go to a place to actually learn and scroll in a healthy way.
Yeah.
And we just created it.
Awesome, man. Love that, bro. So what are your plans with the brokerage and the team that you have?
Yeah, we're doing really well. So the team is up to 9 of us.
Okay, nice.
The brokerage, we're over 100.
Sweet.
Our next move is expanding into the Ottawa market.
Okay.
Which we are doing as we speak right now.
Nice.
And then I want to get into Alberta and hopefully Florida as well.
Nice. You're going to love Florida. We're in Florida. You're
Sorry?
going to love it. We're in Florida.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you're going to love it down there, man.
That's the goal, right? Always get down there.
Nice. And the Rare brokerage is who you're with, right? I see you play a really big role in that, and you've been massive on building your personal brand.
Yeah.
So, it's been obvious to me that they've gone for all-stars like you that are not only good with the visibility aspect, but the ability aspect as well, right? Like really educated realtors that know their stuff. So, good on you to bring that attention to such an awesome brokerage there, Rare. The two Rare dudes seem like awesome guys, right?
The Rare platform is super simple to describe. We took a sexy boutique front end and powered it with a rev sharing back end.
Right.
And it's exploded. And the way I use the brand is I say that the Starke Group is powered by Rare.
Right.
And people are like, what does powered by Rare mean?
Right.
And then I'll have the conversation. This is what it means. This is what our brokerage is doing. Is your brokerage doing this? And they're like, where do I sign? That's kind of been the pitch.
Right.
It's just powered by Rare.
Right. So it works for you building your downline
exactly.
and making residuals off of all these agents that you're helping. Well, awesome, man.
So I was able to open my own office based on the income from my downline.
Come on. Nice.
Yeah.
That's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
Good. And you were there from the jump, like.
Yeah, I was
beginning.
there day one.
You were there day one.
Day one.
Very cool. Very cool. Downtown focused.
Downtown focused. We're not a geo farming team. We're more of a demographic farming team.
Yeah.
So we go for other people like us, which we refer to as Henrys. Have you heard that term before? Henry?
Henry, no.
Yeah. High earner, not rich yet.
Okay.
So that's kind of like what our bread and butter has been for our clients.
Okay.
Because they can interact with us. They understand us. We understand them.
Right.
And a lot of the time, the Henrys come with parents who are very wealthy or retiring, and they're putting up the down payment for their penthouse condo or their first detached house, and the Henrys are making the mortgage payment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's kind of been our growth pattern.
Very cool.
Yeah. So
nice.
all over the GTA. We thought it was going to be Toronto, but it pulled us everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of stuff on social media. I don't know if you can or you want to talk about it, but there's something big going on with the TV.
There
network.
is, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
There is. I'll say what I can say.
Okay.
We are on a show called Lux Listings Toronto,
Okay.
which comes out this spring
Nice.
on Prime Video.
Nice.
It's going to be in 130 countries worldwide. We are elevating Toronto. This is taking Toronto from the Toronto you know it to the next level.
Beautiful.
So the show focuses on the trials and tribulations of luxury real estate in Toronto. It follows the journey of my team grinding, trying to make it, versus another more established team.
Right.
So it's the two different dynamics, but like the real main character of the show is Toronto. I think Toronto's story hasn't been told. So I think like LA's story's been told, New York's story's been told, or Miami's story's been told, Vancouver's story's been told.
Right.
But to the world, they haven't met Toronto yet.
Yeah, no doubt. Good
So
way to
we're
put
going to
it.
show Toronto in incredible light. They didn't spare any expenses on this. Like there was something like 40 something producers working on it.
No way.
Yeah, we were working on it for 2 years. We had about a 3-month filming window.
Wow.
Yeah, it should be unbelievable.
Nice. And how did you guys get, like, obviously you got a solid history, a good name, you're established, but there's a lot of other movers and shakers in Toronto that are doing it too. How did you make the cut?
You know, this sounds really cheesy to say, but I'm a big conference junkie. Like we're at a conference right now.
Yeah.
And my team can attest to this. I make everybody write down their goals once a week. I've been, for the last 10 years, writing down my goal, be the most famous realtor in Canada. Be the most famous
manifestation,
realtor in Canada.
baby.
I've been manifesting it.
Yeah.
And we've acted like we are, even though we aren't.
That's the key to manifesting.
And it's happening.
Yeah.
I might actually be in a place where I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
No, that's the key to manifesting, though, is actually feeling as if you're there already.
It's wild. Same thing with this thing that I'm doing right now. Like I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if there was a referral network outside of the brokerages? Let's make one.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice. That's awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Good for you, man.
So
Good for you.
I'm really looking forward to being a part of that show. But the thing that I'm most excited about, honestly, is telling the story of Toronto.
Right.
And the reason they chose Toronto is they think that Toronto has the most international reach of any global city.
Really?
Yeah. Because everyone has an aunt, an uncle, or a cousin, or a best friend from Toronto, from every other country.
Really?
Yeah. So
That's
now
interesting,
it's going to be
man.
one of those situations where, you know, someone who doesn't know anything about Canada, let's say they live in the Middle East or they live in Eastern Europe, they're now going to get acquainted with Toronto.
You know what? That's good for the whole industry.
It's
bro.
great. It's
That's amazing for all of us.
for the
we
real
should be
estate
big supporters of that show. We're going to share your stuff.
Yeah.
We're going to like it. We're going to talk about it.
And I'm going to tell you right now, we did an incredible job of showcasing the very best of Toronto's real estate industry. Like,
nice.
Like we showed that how professional we can be.
Okay.
And like I know that that's going to come through, because like this show's not just about selling real estate. It's about like the multiculturalism of Toronto. It's about leadership in the industry. It's about like the dynamic challenges that we face as an industry, and it shows the back end of what's going on not just the glitz and glam of showing the multi-million-dollar properties, but actually like what goes into it, how to get there.
Yeah.
So I think it's going to be amazing.
That's
for
awesome,
Toronto
bro.
in the industry.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for putting us on
Man,
like
really,
that.
I'm super grateful for it. Like
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the fact that I got chosen
Yeah.
to be the spokesperson in that regard is like, I have goosebumps right now talking about it.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Right on. Good for you, man.
Thanks, man.
Well, you worked hard. You've been putting in tough, like, it's not easy. It's a tough grind out there,
It's
right?
not- we make it look easy.
You do. You
right?
do.
That's always what realtors do. I don't know why we do that. Like, why do we want to make it seem easier than it is?
Right, right.
So this shows a little bit about like how tough it actually
How
is.
tough it is. That's cool.
And I think that'll create more respect in the industry
It
too.
will.
Instead of just, hey, here we are, their fancy suit and our watch and our car. It's like, how did he get that? Why does he have that?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, yeah. Very
So it kind of
cool.
like pulls back the curtain. And I think viewers are going to like it. I think realtors are going to like it. And I think like Canadians and Torontonians are going to be super proud of what we've done.
Very nice. Congratulations, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
very well deserved, man.
Thank you.
Keep grinding away. Tell the viewers where it is they could find you. The camera's right there.
So
And-
Brett Starke on Instagram. If you want to join Referral Land, just Google it. Definitely has the top CEO there. It's also on school. If you're a school member, just type in Referral Land. It's free to join and enjoy it.
Right on. Brett Starke, ladies and gentlemen. I've been a big fan of this gentleman's for a while, and he's doing amazing things in the industry, as you guys have heard. Make sure to follow him because it's rock stars like these that really put us on the map, and we should all be proud as we're all Torontonians. And yeah, thank you for today, Brett.
Really appreciate it, man. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely, bro.